things are starting to pick up. There's something here that's starting to pick up, and there is further understanding. I'm seeing something about an issue that you were a bit confused about. Perhaps there was some sort of misunderstanding. There is a lot of clarity coming in for you. There's a deeper understanding of how things um, came about with a situation that felt a little bit sticky, like you were unsure of. And so I do see a lot of things for June where you are feeling a lot more confident, a lot more, things are a lot more straightforward, and you don't have to keep second guessing somebody. There's somebody around you that it's like you may have felt you always kept on your tiptoes or felt like you were on edge or something because things weren't necessarily as clear as they should be. But I do see you yourself you're becoming a lot more confident, and if there is something that you're not happy with or something that you are confused about, you are speaking up, you're speaking out, you're speaking up, you're standing tall. So this is really, really good. There is something that I do see for some of you, if you've invested in something, whether that is whether you invested money or you invested time and energy in something that you've put your heart and soul in, I'm seeing something really, really grow. Something is starting to produce from that. You know, the fruits of your labor is starting to really, really show here and grow fully. You know, it's very nutritious is what I'm seeing. It's going to be very nourishing for a long time. Something of good quality, and it's starting to really appear, and it's starting to go off in different branches as well. So it's not just. It's like, um, you know, you've invested in one particular thing, but it starts to open up more doors for you, more perhaps than you had expected or realized it was going to become that way. So your journey, I do see your journey has been interesting, but it's like also you have found a particular kind of luck um, without you knowing, you know, and that luck starts to actually show later. And I do see you could find yourself being very busy, maybe the first half of the month, and then things start to slow down a bit. And I do see when things start to slow down, for some of you, if you do work for yourself or something, you may feel a little bit like wondering why, or a little bit nervous or worried about that. But it's just like sometimes things like that go through, you go through waves, and that's okay. And then it picks up after that, like towards the end of the month. So those down times, those times where it's a little bit quiet, low, it's just a really great opportunity for you to work on other things, you know, that you can do, or simply sometimes, you know, it's the universe giving you that space for you to um, take a break of some kind. So it definitely does say release the worry, release the anxiety. Um, I do see your ears are like burning. You know, when they say when somebody's talking about you, your ears are burning, turning red. Um, I do see you'll notice that happening quite a few times to you, and there seems to be a correlation. So you will end up finding out that, oh yeah, you know, I don't necessarily see it's bad, but you're going to be a lot more in tune and really feeling that more and more. Um, I see your lucky stars are out, Aries. Your lucky stars are out, and financially things look really nice for you. Things look good. It shows that it's something really, really positive. I do see there is an openness here with your heart, with love, matters of the heart, whichever kind that is. But I do see it's again a lot more positive, a lot more open, and it does say to not hold back if there's something you want to express. Somebody also is very expressive around you, so they could not be holding back as well, and you know, really kind of um, saying how they feel. And it feels mm, intense, you know, like a very strong chemistry here. Um, Something that feels very new, fresh, ready to start this. It feels like a new beginning. Whether it's somebody that you've known and now it's a fresh start, or somebody new. For many, I see somebody new, you know, and I do see it's like you've been collecting your memories and starting to make sense of everything that's been happening and ready to put many things aside for you to start living your life, if that makes sense. Um, I love it. So prosperous with this, new start in many ways for you, Aries. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Two of Cups. Love it. Love it. Oh, wow. And the Hierophant. Okay. Okay. Ooh, and the Death card. Woohoo. How intense. Okay. A lot of very strong personal healing, and I feel like something is going to trigger this deep personal healing for things to start to settle, align, and go forward. And I see this as part of your journey. In terms of matters of the heart, there is some very strong, solid bond. I have to say, especially because the Death card is here and the Hierophant, it is somebody within in the spiritual world. There is strong communication between you and the spiritual world when it comes to a loved one. Always there, always guiding you, wanting you to be happy. So that's a message that I'm getting. Always, always there, and that will never change. The love is always there, will never ever change. There is a very strong commitment, for those that are here on this realm. Very strong, generous, like somebody that's very giving of their energies, the patience I'm seeing as well. And there is this deep transformation here, something that's very personal, something that you're gonna like suddenly feel so light and free. And by the way, it doesn't always have to be something romantic, but I do see there's gonna be a big whirlwind change with this, and it's no longer, nothing is keeping you back, no unhealthy attachments anymore, and you're starting to see that there are other Wheel of Fortune, wow, other things that you deserve, and you're going towards that way. Oh, 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 wow. Aries. Look at that. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers card. I was gonna say and Gemini when this is a Gemini card, but it was coming out quite strongly, so that's for very few of you out there dealing with a Gemini. Something very positive, very, very positive. If you've been, and we're talking about the new beginning, the Ace of Wands is right here. Ooh, wow, the winds are really changing direction here in the way that it's going to give you, the change that is needed in your life. And something does feel almost, I know I mentioned the word whirlwind. I'm getting whirlwind kind of, whew, like, wow, it maybe it feels like everything is changing uh, right before your eyes. But in fact, it's been happening for quite some time behind the scenes, and now you're starting to see it. And I do feel like something's going to be revealed as well. And if it's in terms of a job, a contract is coming in, something very new, something where you are feeling there's like an acceptance here, and there's longevity. It's very interesting. I'm sensing longevity as well, and it's like all the pieces are being put together, and there's this big picture that you're living. It's not just in front of you, but you are actually living it, and becoming very, very in tune spiritually as well. Many things are expanding and opening up for you. I also see that you're not going to be as gullible. If you have been, you're not, but you're quite good with that. You can sense people when they're not being honest or truthful. I see your senses only getting stronger here. And wow! Oh my goodness, these are like the best cards you have had it in a long time. This is amazing. The Ace of Pentacles after this. I was talking about your prosperity and financially looking good. Wow, that's a great sign here. I mean, you definitely are being rewarded, you know, for what's calling, with the message that's coming in, your patience. That's what I see. You forgiving yourself. That's what I'm seeing also. Some kind of forgiveness is very important, because every time, I was talking about that personal healing, whatever it is in your journey that you've gone through this personal healing, there's something that's opening up very widely here. This reward entering your life, good karma, good, strong, positive energy that comes in many different forms. There is something, again, things are being like straightened out. And very, very fulfilling as well. The prosperity, look how that's shining through. It's like it's solid. What I see here is something that's solid. And I was talking about longevity as well. It's like this light that is coming in. It's something that you absolutely deserve. And remember, what I'm reading or what's coming through, all of this it's showing what is possible for you, Aries. This is something that the universe is saying, this is what's going on, where you can be if you apply yourself. I'm seeing a yes, can do attitude. Love it. I love it. Okay. Let's see what the Monology card has for you. Take time to breathe out. Yes, take time to breathe out. Oh, that's a really important one. And, in the beginning when I was talking about having that kind of anxiety or worry, if things feel like, you're not hearing something, or feels like it's slowing you down, to pay attention to the things that you have and what is going on around you, and just be in the present, be good to yourself. That is, I feel like connecting to that moment, but that's the opportunity for you to take that time to breathe out, because many things around you are starting to take form in the best way. And this is to remind you that, you're in a good place. You're in a good place, and you want to keep that positivity around you. And as you breathe out, you feel lighter and more, and there's that more gratitude, which is really, really important. I just get something so, and also the excitement, and you need time to, you need to take that time to breathe out as well. It's this big changes. You're gonna find yourself, perhaps everything is spinning, but in all good ways with all the changes. But you've got this. I also feel like something is going to be revealed that you're like, oh, it's gonna really kind of charge things in a good way.